get it started in here.
Let's get it started in here.
Welcome to The View from a Pew, a conversation among Christians who are out to grow their faith by asking the simple questions, the tough questions, and the stuff you really wish your pastor would talk about. Come on now, let's reason together. It's your voice we want to hear. The phone lines are open, so join the conversation. Call 855-244-0077. That's 855-244-0077. Now, here's your host, J. Michael McCoy.
All right, good afternoon. 4 minutes past the hour, 30th of August in the Lord's year 2012. I'm J. Michael McCoy, and this is the Thursday edition of The View from a Pew. Of course, Brian Leach, our co-host from Service Legends, in the house today. Brian, how are you?
I'm doing wonderful.
Hold on, Dan has to turn on your mic. He forgot.
Oh, is he here?
There he goes. Oh. Okay. And Bob Montserrat, the cat in the hat, watching the chat. How you doing, Robert?
Doing good.
We have an exciting guest via you for Friday the 7th of September. It is a young lady by the name of Leslie Hoskins who survived Tower 1 on 9/11. And she's not able to be with us on 9/11, so we're going to do our 9/11 show on 9/7, and then on 9/11 we'll do our 9... Well, I don't know about that. But we'll just do our 9/11 show on 9/7.
I can always talk about 9/11.
Yeah, you can. That's right. You were there. And our special guest today is the handsome Cole Albright from Living Waters Fellowship Church, which is out by Easter Lake here in Des Moines. Cole, how are you?
I'm doing great, thanks.
Did I say that name right?
Yep, you did this time.
It's going to be one of those days.
See, Mac, it's not just me. Anybody under 40 mocks you.
Thursday. Well, no, but Thursdays are worse when Brian's around. It's like Brian brings in a little bit of the ornery side of the Holy Spirit.
I show you what you bring to the game all the time.
I see. We do have breaking news. Can we have that sound effect for breaking news?
I think he actually had breaking news.
No, he doesn't.
Thingy.
No, a good producer would, but he doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We did, and I got rid of it because Mac never let me use it.
Let's go to our correspondent in New York at our worldwide headquarters at, what's a building in New York? Trump Tower. The National Atheist Party. Did you know there was a National Atheist Party?
There's a national something of everything, I think.
These are the folks that had their convention here a couple years ago?
Yeah, that was my first show.
Okay, and do you remember how many they had?
600 or
something less
like
than that. Well, this year they canceled the convention because they didn't have enough funding. And to have the convention would have caused them to go bankrupt.
That's awesome. Realistically,
well,
I mean...
and for those of you that listen to KTIA and the Truth Network, but this is your first time listening to this show, this is not your grandfather's radio show. Okay? There's no one pontificating here. There's no one preaching at you. Okay? Well, Father Tattoo does a little preaching. And I'm the president of the Not a Good Enough Christian Club. So I'm the first guy you can throw out of the church for not being good enough. And I know I'm not supposed to make fun of people, but I think it's hilarious that the atheists don't have enough money to have a convention because of lack of interest.
Well, I don't know. It's hilarious. I think it's amazing.
I think it's great.
I think it means God's on the move.
Yeah.
And, He is the source of everything abundant in this world.
Yeah. Hello, atheists. Is that a hint?
Because
do you need to be like Little Rabbit Foo-Foo and popped on the top of the head?
Who are you talking to?
Obviously,
do you think you have a big atheist followership?
Oh, that's probably true. There probably aren't any atheists listening, are there?
Right, yeah. I just want to know who you're talking
Brian,
to.
He gets quite a few people in the chat that are atheists.
Do I?
Yeah, you got quite a few.
All right, well, so you guys that are atheists on the chat, neener. You guys aren't doing too well. Maybe you got to check out Jesus. Huh? I'm just saying.
Chris hears you. He's on chat.
That's
Chris
it.
does?
Badger him to Christ.
Okay. Badger him to Christ.
Hey, that works a lot.
Whatever it works,
It's just great, Mac. It's great.
Smart aleck little punk, isn't he?
Well, you just take it back to the atheist show. that we had.
Yeah.
He's like, don't even think about praying for me. It's an
Yeah,
insult. I
right.
mean, yeah, you got to hit him with love, man. Not
Did you immediately
Not a
start
bat.
praying?
I did.
let God.
You
pick
were
it-
there, weren't you?
Let
No, I
God
wasn't
pick
there
up the
for that
bat.
one. That was the first time I missed doing the show.
Oh yeah, Bruce sat right there and said the worst thing you could do is pray for me. So at the end of the show, I prayed out loud for him.
Was that out of love or was
Yeah.
that just out of right?
Always love, brother.
Right.
My cup runneth over with love
Your
for
cup,
the atheists.
Your cup is full of a fit.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, that's the breaking news for the day. So I just think that's funny. All right. So let's all pray for the atheists to get money so they can have a convention. All right. So today we want to talk about baptism. And you two are friends and you work together.
Yes.
And apparently, as Cole was saying earlier while you were doing something else, that you've been having conversation for several days now on baptism.
Couple weeks.
Do you disagree?
I generally disagree just so that I can learn more, and then I end